Hey everybody, what's up? Hope you guys having a great day from the ban list reveal, and may the force be with you all.
Man, this was an unfair ban list, man. I swear.
For
It's funny.
me, in my perspective, still, I thought we should get some ban lists like the 2013 September 2013 ban list, something outrageous and long, because the ban list this time around is extremely short for like what is being played right now. Like I understand they don't want to hit Zodiacs too tough because they just came on, but like the Frog, the Dupe, Frog combo along with the Tree Toad, like that can go. I don't mind going to one or even band.
To even
Like
slow it down, yeah.
yeah, remember Zodiac is like the best deck right now, yet it has not won a YCS. Every single second, like at the finals, the Paleozoic frogs keep stealing the final win.
Those bastard frogs.
Yeah, and there's like far more Zodiacs enter. How can you have like 300 Zodiacs enter? Then you have like 100 frog deck. And a frog, if when they go to top four, you have two Zodiacs in the top, Infernoid and one frog deck, and the frog deck is what comes out on top. Like that can go. I completely want that to be gone. And they are the main anti spell, so that's an actual thing. Down in here in Jamaica, they do main deck anti spell. So if you're playing pendulums and you just don't draw MST, GG Nori.
Man, the outs for that is either Twin Twister or MST. But they have something called what's that Cyclone card? The one that you pay 1,000 to banish.
Cosmic Cyclone. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one too. But I don't play that card. Like it's just I don't have the time for pay life or interest in the card that much because it's just doing the same thing as my Typhoon, which is just that it banish the card.
yep,
A lot of cases it doesn't do anything for me, but there are a lot of cases where the banishing really important and key.
that's true. Because you have some cards that like some spell cards once it hit graveyard,
Yeah, they
graveyard.
have graveyard effects where you don't want them to have.
That's
So
true. It's a
um,
pretty expensive card though, so I wouldn't be even looking at it. Trust me.
yeah, me neither. Especially me. Everybody knows that I'm cheap.
All right, so the ban list is out, guys, and trust me. Let's see what's going on with this ban list. Like, for example, the Kirin. What do you think about a Kirin being banned, man?
The most powerful main deck.
Man,
Honestly, the most powerful main deck pendulum monster is banned officially.
very broken card, bro.
Kieran was one of the most powerful card in the games. People don't even understand how powerful it is. You see, it's not the fact that it was a 2000 monster, because anything can cross a 2000 monster. You just special as Cybertruck and kick it directly in the face.
You could
What
even
the
kaiju
problem?
it.
Yeah, the problem with it is that you have to deal with it every turn because it's a pendulum monster,
That's
and
true.
then it has built-in protection. You cannot target it and cannot be destroyed by card effects. That means you need to face a D1 by battle. And if you try to attack it, oh, whoops, what is that? Go back to the hand.
Yeah,
Unless you're probably a one monster that can deal with it, is definitely leaving the field. And even if you have a next monster that can deal with it, it's coming back the next turn. Like it's a really difficult card to conquer. Like compulsory evacuation devices at one, and it does that.
okay.
So my opinion on that, it should be banned. Like I play the card and I think it should be banned.
That's true. The funny thing about it, though, the deck, the Magic Spectre now, I think the deck is going to be. Well, what's the point of the deck now? Because the main card they normally add is
Yeah,
Kirin.
but the thing is, carrying it couldn't be pendulum someone in the deck. They normally had to tribute someone that, or they had
Okay.
to play a high scale that is not a Magic Spectre
Okay.
to summon the card to begin with. So that's gone. That's an option right then and there out.
All right. And now I'm seeing that they banned the Tyrant Neptune.
Yeah, Terra Neptune. That is hilarious because every single person and their mom thinks it's a FTK. It is not a FTK card. It's an OTK card. You cannot FTK your opponent on the first turn with it because the maximum you can do is about 5,000 damage.
Okay.
What a card does is that there's a two-card combo with it because people have the illusion it's a heavy combo deck. It's just a two-card combo. Instant Fusion and Tyrant Neptune. It has a unique effect where it can tribute one monster or two monsters. And when you tribute someone, you can copy the effect of one of those monsters.
Mm-hmm. That's what
Also,
it does.
yes. So when you tribute the new fusion monster that doesn't exist yet in the TCG, so it's a pre-ban, it gives the monster the Neptune effect to be unaffected by every other card. It's unaffected by everything. So immediately they cannot negate it, and
Ah.
it can do an effect or damage 500 times the level, which is a level 10 monster, so it does in 5,000 immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 6,000 attack. So if you touch anything on your opponent's side of the field and use the effect, which your opponent cannot stop because it's unaffected by everything, it's automatically game.
That's true.
And you should remember, because I played it against you the night, and you were like, "What the hell? Why am I doing this? Why does this exist?"
It's pretty much
Like,
broken, man.
yeah, you didn't really understand what I was doing. It's like a cheap combo. It's completely hilarious to me. I think it should be banned too, but I found it really funny. Like,
It's an
those two
early
card
ban, it's a
combo.
pre-ban. Yeah, like the deck is not even out yet for you to abuse this card, and they banned it already. Like they're saying, nope, it's too unfair. Ban.
Yeah.
Too unfair. Oh my god. You know what? Yeah.
So it's not a FTK. So everyone is under the illusion, because every single person on YouTube says that FTK. It's not. It's an OTK. Because you cannot do it first turn. I can't just make them lose 5,000. And the worst part is, if you don't draw Kaiju,
Mm-hmm.
you just automatically lose, because how do you deal with a monster that's unaffected next turn?
That's true. Oh my word, bro.
So it's like an auto win from once you get it out. And then you had some serious combos with the zoo. Like, you just see me do some Zodiac combos with it.
Yep.
And because I went into Rafflesia, I set up a board. If he breaks the board, I'm going to Neptune him next turn and burn 5,000 and attack him with an 8,000 monster. Sorry, a 6,000 monster.
Mm-hmm.
If anything lives, I'm going to attack you for 8,300. And going to burn damage off 5,000 same way. So it's like, it's completely crap. It shouldn't be that broken, and it's a deserved ban.
Pretty much true. The one that hurts me though, on the trap side, is the one known as Vanity's Emptiness, man. It's already at 1.
It's the last one card, but it's a very controversial card, especially for me. I was the first person and only person playing it in my country until Dragon Ruler format, when everyone was like, "Oh, they see it on YouTube, they see it all the time." They're like, "Oh, it's an actual good card." Then at the moment, I used to have like 9.
Oh
and
lord.
people stole them from me till I only eventually had 1. The ones that were in my deck, in my main deck actually, because the ones from my side deck were also stolen, and I end up having to buy them back. It's a really good trap card, and if you're in an advantageous position, it puts you in a greater advantage, and that's the problem with the card. Like, back in the past when it was just released, it didn't do much. But you see, when you have DDDs around now, they'll set up big boards that negates your spells, your traps, your monster effects. And after the vanities flip up, they're like, okay, so you have no outs. A monster cannot get you out because monster effects
are negated.
No, not even some monster effect negated. Which normal summon monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now is going to get you out of a big board from DDDs? None, it doesn't exist. And then the Vanity's Emptiness released the option of being a special summon monster like a BLS to get you out. And then if you're negating spell and traps, your options are extremely limited. There's no way out of it. It's like an auto win. And then the worst part about DDDs, the Siegfried can negate the Vanity's Emptiness in their turn, so they can choose when to turn it off.
Oh yeah, pretty much true.
So it's absolutely disgusting, and it should go. It's one of my favorite cards. I love it so much, but it deserves its spot over there.
Yeah, it is a pretty neat card, trust me. But it really hurts me though, because man, you can't add it. The only way you can actually get it is by drawing into it.
Right, and then that's the thing to it, Let me play devil's advocate for a little bit. You see, the thing is, the card is at 1, and as you said, we have to draw it.
Yep.
But a person plays like 3 Typhoons, Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclone.
Precisely.
Cyclone. There are so many cards that exist and can get rid of it that you should not be complaining.
Exactly.
But there are certain situations where you just don't draw the out, and it kills you. So, it's just there. So it just is what it is. We just have to live with it.
Yeah. Oh my word. All right. Now we're going to what's the next one now? Next one down the line. Maxi. Oh my god.
No comment.
Maxi, man. It's at 1 because of Sangan, right?
No. I genuinely don't know why Maxi is at 1.
Trust me. It was at 3, then it went at 2, now it's at 1.
Trust me, I did not see this coming. Bro, I thought Maxi was going to go back to 3.
Precisely. And they even released Rescue Cat. Now, That's gonna be some broken ass shit going to take down right now.
No, Rescue Cat, they changed its effect.
Oh,
That
it's errata.
monsters that summon,
Mhm.
effects negated. So going
Okay.
synchro summon or exceed, and then you have to go for beast monsters. So it's not really doing that much.
Okay. Maybe they're gonna build a deck for it, so it's gonna be broken maybe later.
Yeah, we have a new support coming out for the rescue monsters in general. We have,
Oh.
I don't remember what the spell card is called, but it basically makes you reveal 3 rescue monsters from your deck. So you can reveal your cat, your rabbit, their hamster, and there's a new one coming out named Ferret. You reveal any of them, and your opponent adds one to your hand. However, your opponent life must be higher than yours. But you see, the thing is, you can't use that on first turn in the TCG, but in OCG they have upstart, they have lose a turn,
Mm-hmm.
not lose a turn. What is the next one that you pay 1,000 to draw a card?
You pay 1,000 to draw a card. I'm not sure.
Is a field spell? I don't remember. Chicken game.
Chicken game. Yep.
They have that at 3, so it's very easy for them to just activate that and blast and go off on you.
Okay.
You want us to move down the list now?
All right. So now we have Bionic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Like, come on. They bring it back, man. But they change the effects. The effect, I think, right? They eradicate as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
no.
just scroll up for me. Okay, there's officially no more synchro monsters that are banned.
Pretty
There's
much.
no more. Only one fusion monster that is banned still, which is El Shadow Construct.
Yep. Pretty much. I
uh,
love shadows.
I know you don't want to see that come back, but let's talk about Brain.
What do you have to say about Branap, man?
The synchro brand, which is just went back to 1. In the past, it was really stupid in terms of its effect because it was not once for the turn. Now, how is it important that it was not once for the turn? A perfect example of this is they worked in Atlanteans. They got banned right before Atlanteans existed. Right? Before they came to TCG, they banned Brianna. Now, the problem with it was that the Atlanteans example, the one that destroyed face down cards,
Mm-hmm.
you could say Brannock effect, discard Atlantean, lift back any card. If you lift back an extra deck monster, that's completely 1 card gone for your 1 card that you discarded.
Okay.
And then the Atlantean would destroy the back row, so that's 2 for 1.
Ooh.
And then you do it again,
Mm-hmm.
and then again, and you do it again. You'll be getting like 4 cards, discarding 4 to get rid of 8 cards. Your opponent cannot come back. Because the Atlanteans, you have ones that destroy face down, destroys face up, and searches. There's absolutely no way. You're telling me that I can bounce back your extra deck monster and I get a search for it? Like, there's no way. So Bernac is just once for the turn now. And I
Okay.
think that's a very good thing. In general, I would not like to see Bernac back, but if it's back, it's just okay.
All right.
Why is Dante not here? Bernac.
Yeah, Dante, like, come on.
Damn, Dante. Dodging these lists.
He's the only one who is like going through this ban list, living and enjoying because he's still doing things.
Yeah, he's at 3 in TCG. I don't know why. Dante is, I think he's at 1 or 2 in the OCG. So I'm really not sure what's going on for him.
Man, he must be some special Dante.
Damn, Dante.
And now I see that they brought back brain control with a different effect, right?
Yeah, he got errated as well. The errata is that you can only take an opponent monster that can be normal summon or set. So extra deck monsters are out except for pendulums. Like you can still take their pendulum monster. But the good thing with brain control over mind control, which I completely thought they did the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Brain control, you can actually attack with a monster,
Yep.
and you can tribute it. So it's like really good.
That's really good.
So
Say-
I'm.
Do you still have to pay? Do you still have to pay 800 life points for it though?
Of course you
Okay.
pay tax, boy. You know the taxpayer.
See, you gotta pay your tax to use this card, man. Brain control. Even in Yu-Gi-Oh, you gotta pay your tax.
So it's a little bit, disgusting. But as in, I have my brain control. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to sell it. So yeah.
Okay. And now they release Future Fusion.
Future Fusion. The only effect on it that they changed was that you do not send from your deck the same turn you activate it. You have to wait out the one standby phase to give your opponent a chance to get rid of it. Because certain cards in the past, like example, Five-Headed Dragon,
FGD.
yeah, they would have just sent everything they needed first turn. There was no way you could respond to it.
That's true.
Like
That
you
was
could,
broken.
it's not even that. You remember Light Pulsar and those old time cards? Like those were around when that happened. Like, bruh.
It's pretty much a broken card. You can even use it in a Cyber Dragon deck, a Cyber Dark as well, right?
Yeah, you just have to overload fusion. If I send 40 monsters, I guarantee it's going to have like 40 attacks too.
Oh Lord.
That's really funny.
My God. Then you have Imperial Order.
Yeah, I've next controversial card. It's not really that good. This is like paying tax in real life. You pay 700 in your turn. You pay 700, your opponent standby. Pay again in your standby, and you cannot stop paying. It's not optional.
It's not optional this time, but once it was optional.
Yeah, the first time it was complete crap because someone can Imperial Order you, and you can't use any spell cards. But by the time your opponent decides to let free spells, he already has game set up to destroy you.
That's true.
He has everything to ruin your life.
Oh my God, man, this game is broken.
Yeah. So the Imperial Order is like completely nerfed. So you have to pay until you die, literally.
Okay.
So if someone is pressuring your life points with a lot of high attack monsters, you might be in a losing position and not want to be playing this card. However, it takes those spell cards out of the game, so if you're not playing spells, ShinyRyko, it doesn't really work much against continuous cards or few spells. They'll still stay up. Like, so Pendulum summons, I can still Pendulum summon. However, my scales won't have any effect.
Oh.
It's actually a really good card.
Yeah, pretty much good card. Imperial Order. Next one now is the Magicians.
7 Unlimited. Finally getting back Wisdom Eye Magician to 2. This is more going towards the new Magicians that are going to be released later on. PS, nobody buy that. It's not that good. Because I have Magicians and the level 7 way to play it, to the Raging Dragon Turbo, is the better way than to be, playing those low level Magicians. They might be able to Zark faster, but that's all they can do.
That's all they can do.
Yeah. Raptor to 2 is actually really good. Like, if someone draws that, I'm so happy. I just don't want to find a Terratop, which isn't touched, by the way.
You're talking the Zodiac? The Zodiac?
Yeah. Not really Zodiacs, but the Takitomborg and the Speedroid Terratop, they weren't touched on the list at all.
That's good.
No, I wanted them to get touched. They're most likely get touched the following list right before.
Maybe.
I think their Link Summon is released. No, I wanted to get touched. Like, it's super broken and it's just unfair and bullshit. Like, have you seen Burning Abyss right now? Burning Abyss still plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now with the Phantom Knights in it.
I know.
Nothing of them is touched because Dante is still at 3.
Pretty
so
much
it's
useful.
really stupid. I like the Raptor to 2 still because if they draw it, I know that like the most they can do is summon one more monster off of it, which is most likely going to be a Trident, and the Trident can do nothing more to me than destroy a card. You understand? It doesn't really get me in a really bad position.
Okay, I see.
It's like it's just giving me a hole, but at least I can climb out of that hole. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to 2. I don't know why it should have gone to 3. In my opinion, that is just okay. It's there.
Should have stayed 3. It was semi-limited before. Well,
yeah, no. I know. I own 3. I sold 3 last week.
It's a good card, but they're saying it's pretty unfair, I guess. So they're reducing it.
Yeah, because you get a lot of mileage off of it after you use it. Even if my opponent stops it, it's like it's in the grave. Like next turn, I'm going to banish it to get a Kaiju, anyways.
Okay, so they're like a double-edged sword.
No. It's just giving me a free +1 for no reason.
That you can use.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I use it and you negate me, it's still going to be in my grave. I can banish it and use this graveyard effect.
Okay.
You're searching for a kaiju, so you still, no matter what, you still getting a kaiju.
That's
And then Vanity's emptiness is gone, so you're definitely getting a kaiju.
kaiju. The only way you can prevent a kaiju is by having a kaiju on your field.
You best believe that it doesn't work like that because I can always use the interrupted slumber and destroy every monster on
Oh
the field.
yeah, that's if you run it or you main deck it or you side deck it. Yep.
Yeah. The kaiju thing doesn't really bother me. I think kaijus are healthy for the game, but I think his slumber is not healthy for the game.
Okay.
Because if a person draws a lot of kaijus, like what they're going to do?
Nothing. They can't do
Exactly.
anything. They're just gonna look in your face and say, "Oh my God, I didn't know you have so many acnes in your face."
Good
That's
thing I don't have acne.
and the last card on the list is that they freed up Sengan because they changed its effect.
Yeah, I think it should still be at one.
Yep.
Like the errata was not that significant. The errata was literally you cannot use a card that you search the same turn. So if I cannot use the card the same turn, so what if I set Sangan in my opponent turn, opponent destroys it and I search for anything? They got wrecked, mate. GG no re-scoop. The things you can add off that is just, you know?
I got a question. For example, Sangan, they usually use it along with the witch, the magician witch or something like that. That the card that lets you
No,
get
what we usually do with Sangan, we usually think they use a trap
Exodia.
card. No, the trap card will tribute and 1,000 or less and start destroying is a virus card.
Oh, I know that one, but I'm talking about the Sangan is normally used in the forbidden the thing there, the Exodia deck.
Exodia,
Yes.
like you can, but as in that's kind of slow. For Exodia nowadays, if you don't Exodia a person like second turn, just don't bother play the deck any at all.
Yeah.
Because the game is so fast paced that you might not live so long.
But what I want to question is, you said that the card you add off from Sangan,
Yeah.
you cannot use it. So example, if you needed the
No,
final piece for Exodia, right?
I don't say you can't use it. I say you cannot use it the same
The
turn.
same turn, I know. That's what I'm talking about. So if you add the final piece of that Exodia from Sangan, you're telling me that you're not gonna get the instant win?
No, it depends. I would have to read it to be 100% sure. This
Yeah.
does say you cannot activate the effect.
I'm not sure what the Sangan says, the new version, but you're telling me about it. But I'm wondering if
It's telling you so you cannot activate an effect, then you can still exode it. If you say you
okay.
cannot use the card any at all,
Okay, that's the
then
difference.
you can. Yeah.
Okay. Man, this ban list is well.
It
Ah,
doesn't look. I wish it was a lot more spicy, but
true.
that's me. I'd like to see like what you call them again, the metal foes. I'd like to see them get touched.
Why?
A very consistent deck.
It is consistent and you can mix it with almost any deck, I think, if you know how to mix it.
Yeah,
You can.
because it's just an engine that searches out all of themselves. Like
Mhm.
I don't really like that. They're extremely consistent and they're full of resources. And even if they're sending cards to the grave, they can always get them back with their fusions.
Yep.
I don't really like that. There are a lot of things that I think could get touched, and a lot of nerfs here and there. Like I'd love to see a speed right Terratop to 1.
So it's more difficult to get, right?
Yeah, so that people just stop playing. People just abuse the card. It equals an instant invoker, and it is the invoker that starts off most deck engines. Because I think invoker should be banned if they're going to keep those cards at 3,
Okay.
or keep Dante to 1. Because when people play against me and they're like, okay, first turn, Terratop, tack it on board, Dante effect, middle 3. I'm like, bro, even if I negate and destroy it, I'm the one losing out. For what? And the man has not normal someone yet. After all that, like, I just
Man.
think certain things in Yu-Gi-Oh should be a little bit more fair, and those are my opinions on those. Also, I'm not really fully sure what is going to be the best deck right now. Like, Zodiacs are still very good, but the frogs, nothing for them have been touched.
Not one thing, not even the trap cards, nothing.
Yeah, like, bruh, they're going to rape our asses now.
Guys, you better set that royal decree up, man.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking, like, do I actually want to main deck my 3 decree?
Yo, just go all out, man, and have like 2 trap stuns and 3 decrees.
Oh my god. ABCs didn't get touched.
Nothing didn't get touched.
No, as in ABCs, they still have
Yep.
everything. 3 the field spell. Oh my god, I just realized.
Pretty much broken, so you know you gotta get your outs. Your Alley of Justice card reader and your Electric Virus. You're gonna get those card out.
How
System
is that
down.
going to feel?
Uh,
Yeah, system
well,
down.
yeah, system down would work, but Electric Virus though, that will force them to separate.
And who says they have a problem with that? I am playing Pendulums and they're going to banish a card before they separate. The best cards against them are Kaijus.
Yeah, that's
really
true.
deals with them because if they decide to stick around, just Kaiju.
But look at it. Look at it this way. That pot of is it a quiz? I'm not sure what's the word. That pot that allows you to return 3 banished cards to the deck and draw 1.
3 banish card. I'm not sure of the name, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna find it out. Hold on.
I know what you're talking about. Because I played it in Infernoid, so.
It's pot of acquisitiveness, right?
Yeah.
That one. Dude, for example, you activate Electric Virus and they said effect. They're gonna break up, right? You just change your card, change your pot, and they don't got anything.
Oh, you shuffle them back in the deck.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I never thought of that. I thought you can only send in your cards.
Nope.
I never did
Any
that.
card that is banished. Just
Wow.
like that. And they can't do anything about it. They're like, holy crap.
But you don't even have to send in all of them, could just send in one.
Even one. Just one. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on there. Who gets to draw if I send in 3 of my opponent's card? I
Me,
still get
the
to
person
draw?
who activate the card. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I really have to think into that then.
I already have 2. I was using it in my my zombie deck. My ShinyRyko zombie deck.
And I have tournament next week. You know, the funniest thing, we got the ban list 1 week shy of it being 7 months no ban list.
Can you imagine? It was a blind ban list. Like we were all waiting for the ban list, but we can't see it. So we said, you know what, screw it, we're gonna buy some more cards. Boom!
Trust me, it was
There it
annoying
is.
to play through this format because it's like, oh my god, it's facing the same deck every single day.
Pretty
But
much.
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hopefully the next ban list will be real soon. We just got one in March. Hopefully we'll get the next one in June, right before the Link Summon mechanic is released. By then I'll be stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll be still posting videos, I think, but I'm not going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore.
Oh my. Link Summoning came to destroy the pendulums.
It
Ouch.
wasn't even about that. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! In general is just getting very stale to me. I have my life to live, soon get married.
I got
You know?
Wow, I got my life to live. Live your life. Yeah, that's true, bro. I swear to God. But yeah.
No,
Well-
please everyone, excuse us while I go outside and bury my Kirin because that shit ain't coming back.
Oh my God. That's the same thing I did with my Lavalval chain, man. The same day I got the card, the next very same day they banned the card. I'm like, wow.
Well, I sold my level like the same time when it got banned on the list, right before, and now I sold my Maxis before the list, also my Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. But those were just coincidence. Like I didn't know they were going to get hit.
Was pretty much blind, man. It just happened.
Because I sold them like last week. Like how would I know they were going to get hit?
No one can tell.
Yeah, like, bro, why Maxis at 1?
Yeah, why is it at 1? I don't even see. I can't understand why it's at 1.
Like going second and you have Maxi, so if your opponent going to blast, like it's completely crucial against DDDs because they have the option between they don't go and you probably OTK them, or they go and you draw like 10 cards.
Yeah.
So it's a lose-lose situation just because your opponent has Maxi. And could you imagine they have a next one the following turn?
Double Maxis. Oh my word. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in with us. This ban list is pretty much fun and weird at the same time, but we expect more from the ban list.
Yeah, I was hoping for a little more. So thanks guys for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and you should check out my channel as well.
ShinyRyko. You should do that. I'll leave a Link in the description and also on the video itself where you can actually gain access to ShinyRyko's channel, alright?
Yeah, and I'll be posting up some new deck lists for everyone to use. Not that much has even changed.
Stay with it the same way, bro. Call it deck recipes, like some food
No,
recipes.
my deck actually changed. I got my wisdom eyes too.
Awesome. Well, guys,
Oh,
stay
they
tuned.
didn't touch
Yeah.
Sorcerer. They didn't touch Sorcerer, which is at 1 in OCG. I was preparing for that to get banned like shit.
Subterra?
No. The regular Perform Pal Pendulum Sorcerer.
Oh, didn't hear you. That's why.
Oh, alright, so that's it.
All right, you guys take care. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, do everything, man. Peace.